Oh, now that's an intro. All right, let's calm down and let's get into the video. Before we begin today, I want to take a moment to honour the memory of Diego Jota and his brother Andre. Just after midnight on July 3rd, 2025, their car suffered a blowout. I'm not sure where they were travelling, and the car set alight and they both tragically died. You know, Diego was only 28 and his brother 25. You know, Jota only just recently married his longtime partner, and he is a father of 3. You know, I just want to extend my deepest condolences to their family, teammates, friends, and everyone affected by this loss. And today, the entire football community stands with them, and so I just wanted to show my respects and condolences. So rest in peace, Diego Jota and Andre. Yes, guys, welcome back to the bridge side. As you can see, I've binned off my bloody boom mic because it was getting in my way and it was making my hands look so awkward. Today's video, I've put together a whole interactive thing with every goalkeeper, every current midfielder, forward, despite transfers and everything like that. I just wanted to put together my current best Chelsea lineup that I think. I know we've signed the likes of Jamie Gittins, but until Chelsea completely approve it, he can't be a part of this. With certain players that have kind of been removed, you know, the likes of Sterling, Chilwell, you know, these players that will be come and gone, I've left them out. Without further ado, let's get into the goalkeepers. So on the screen, you can see that I've got goalkeepers. I've got Sanchez, Philip Jorgensen, Mike Penders and Slanina. There are more goalkeepers, don't get me wrong, but these are the 4 that are currently just here. Petrovic obviously wants to leave, and I'm pretty sure there's a deal worth 25 million going to Sunderland, which by the way is completely criminal. That is so underpriced with the season he's just had at Strasbourg. Unbelievable. You remember what we spent for Kepa, who by the way is scum. He's gone to Arsenal. Unbelievable. Looking at the options, we are yet to see Mike Penders even have a go, and I think maybe in pre-season we'll get that opportunity, but until then I do believe, and I hate to say it, he still is just our best keeper with the shot stopping ability that he's got. And not to say that Jorgensen isn't good enough, I just think Sanchez still has that slight edge above him. Sanchez in goal. Now, talking of defenders, check that out, a bloody list. Cucurella, Tosin, Badiashile, Colwill, Sarr, Chalobah, James, Gusto, Fofana, and Salmino and Achimpong. And apologies to Achimpong being put slightly to the side there. As you can see, I ran out of room. Okay? That's not me just pushing him to the side. I ran out of room. I'm a big fan of every defender there. Anselmino's been injured for a long time and we haven't been given the gift to see him apart from a couple of minutes in the last game. I'm doing this without injuries, okay? So I'm not trying to just pick on base of form. I'm generally picking these teams on who I think is the better player and what offers us the most in our defence. So starting at left back, it's probably just bloody obvious, right? It's got to be Cucurella. I'm not going to bore you with all my statistics. I'm not going into that real methodical way of speaking. I'm just talking about my top team, okay? And I want you in the comment section to drop your top team. And make sure to bloody like the video and subscribe. I thought I was going to be weeks away from hitting 200 subscribers, and apparently overnight everyone wanted to chip in. So if you haven't checked out my recent video, go check it out. It's done really well for me. And I couldn't be more grateful. So obviously the madman Cucurella at left back. Centre back paired next to him, it's got to be, hasn't it, Mr. Levi Colwill. Joined alongside him, Wesley Fofana. Now a lot of you are going to be like, well, I wasn't expecting that one. Take injuries aside, he's bloody rapid. I know he's made iffy mistakes, but you think about in between injuries, he was really struggling, but there was a time when he wasn't injured and he was bloody brilliant. Like, his speed and strength alone was so good, and his ability to move the ball, pass in. I think when he's fit and healthy, he is our best right-sided centre-back by an absolute country mile. And I'd actually say second to that would be a battle between Chalobah and Tosin Adarabioyo. I think Tosin just offers a bit more experience and height than Chalobah does. Obviously, at right-back, it's only just your bloody captain, Reece James. I mean, let's be honest, you'd be annoyed if it wasn't Reece James, wouldn't you? Right, moving into midfield, I'm not hanging about. I'm not making you wait. I'm not trying to just hold on to you for too long and make this a long-ass video. No, no, no. We're playing tonight at 2 o'clock in the morning. I want to be able to chill out for that, especially if I'm editing this video. So, moving in CDM, well, your central pairing, and it's going to be obvious, right? It's got to be Moises Caicedo. Obviously, you've got on the left-hand side, Fernandez, Palmer, Asugu, Santos, Shrewsbury Hall, and Lavia alongside Caicedo. There are other people I have left out. Your Amugu, your Leslie Ugochukwus, people like that, because obviously they're not going to be around. Amugu's gone out on loan. I'm not sure what's gone on with Ugochukwu, but I can't imagine with the squad depth that we got now, even with just the players that are available now, we have enough depth there to hold on to that. And you can tell by Maresca that I think he's happy with the central midfield, hence why we've not really bought anyone apart from these two guys. I don't want to see Shrewsbury Hall leave. Personally, I think when he's come on, he's actually done really well. Obviously, he's not going to fit into this complete and utter, my best starting 11. But he still offers goals and assists when he does come on. I think if he wants to be someone that is happy to come on in the smaller, I say smaller clubs, I don't want to be disrespectful, but the games where you're playing the teams that we can rest players and rotate, I think he's brilliant. I don't fear when he comes on. I think he's really starting to find his place. So it would really suck if he left. Next to Moises Caicedo, this was actually quite tough because I love Lavia. I think Lavia is brilliant, and I think obviously we're going to see him play tonight. I know he didn't feature in training the other day, but I did see him in the training footage, which was yesterday, after I had my video posted, which I did leave a comment putting my respects to Diego Jota. Obviously, when I recorded that video, I wasn't aware of the news, the day before. So, that sucks. Really sucks. I've been really bummed out for just for the whole time. I don't know about you guys, but it really does suck. And obviously, I'm a Chelsea fan, but rivalry just dies when things like this happen, and it is so tragic. But on a more positive news, alongside him, Enzo Fernandez. The guy's been getting goals and assists left, right, and central. Left, right, and centre. Come on, guys. Fill me in on it. I'm getting my words up. I like Asugu, and I think he's a perfect replacement for Caicedo. I think Lavia also is a great fit for both of those players. Lavia is just brilliant in general. According to Enzo Maresca, Andre Santos is being pushed to be more of a number 10, number 8, just like Enzo Fernandez. So I wouldn't be too surprised if when Enzo gets subbed off, it will be a Santos that replaces him. I just think from what Enzo Maresca's been saying, Santos needs a little bit more time training so we can really get to grips on how he wants Santos to perform when he does come on, which I'm absolutely fine with. I'm sorry, but you can't just come over from Strasbourg and just expect to be the number 1 guy. You have to put a shift in. You have to show why you should be in there. Ahead of them, it's bloody obvious, right? Cole Palmer. Now, according to rumours, Cole Palmer's been given a new position on that right wing. But for the last season, he's been in that number 10 role. So as it currently stands, I'm going to put him there because that's where I think he plays his best football, even though, yes, he scored 20 plus goals on the right wing. But that was under Pochettino and his tactics. And I think Maresca's tactics for wingers are very, very different. And I just think Cole Palmer would be lost if he was completely left out there on the wing. At left wing, okay? And don't judge me on this, but you have to hear my reason why. But before I show you my left wing, please drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe for God's sake. Get me to 1,000 subs so I can do the giveaway where you guys get one of these or the away shirt with the badges, whatever number and name on the back, okay? And I've started to think about how I'm going to do this, and I think we'll have to do it through Instagram. So if you can, follow my Instagram. It's TheBridgeSideFC, so that eventually when I do go to do the giveaway, I think it's just easier then to get in contact with you guys. At left wing. But before we go to left wing, let's talk about the options that we have for forwards. João Pedro, Pedro Neto, Liam Delap, Noni Madueke, brackets, could be going to Arsenal, which is bloody ridiculous. And for, the rumours of, he might go for 50 mil. Are you joking me? We've just got Jamie Gittins for 48 mil or something. We'd happily let Noni Madueke go when we've just won a trophy. What is wrong with Chelsea? Sometimes we make these great signings and then we just bottle it. Brilliant, my lights are dying. Clearly, they just don't like me. Right, Noni Madueke, Nicholas Jackson, Nkunku, who again might be leaving, but as it currently stands, he's in the squad, so I can't leave him out. Tyreek George and Mark Gue, who could possibly go on loan. Do I want him to? No, but I think again it depends on who we have available for the next season. Now, at left wing, this is going to be an interesting one. Nicholas Jackson. Believe it or not, I hate that he got 2 red cards, and in previous videos I've ranted that I'm done with him and everything like that. With our current left wing situation with Mudryk banned and Sancho gone, I much prefer someone like Pedro Neto on the right wing, so I'll just do that one now. I love having Pedro Neto on the right wing. Noni's shown that he's not great on the left wing, and I think Jackson being at Villarreal was a left winger, and as good as he has been holding up the ball, I think it just shows he's got the speed, the agility to be able to push on and be a left winger again. And it's not a bad idea, if I'm being honest. And we have Jamie Gittins coming, obviously, so he will replace that position. As it stands, I can't do that. It was honestly between João Pedro and Nicolas Jackson, but I've not seen João Pedro at left wing. But in the striker position, and the reason I've gone for this person is because of their actual abilities with link-up play, because we've never really, it's been a long time since we've played with, with Drogba and had that physical, proper number 9 presence. And as much as you guys are thinking, oh, David, this is easy, just put Liam Delap there now, I'm not going for Liam Delap. And the reason is the kind of ticky-tacky football. We like the 1-2s, the small little bits of play. And for that reason, I'm sticking João Pedro up there. I'm making a bold claim that João Pedro is going to do it. He's going to be the guy for us up front, and he's going to shock a lot of people. And I think Liam Delap coming, it's going to be a real battle between them two. And especially with João Pedro on the left wing as well, cutting in and probably acting as a second striker. I'm really looking forward to seeing these two battle against it. And I wouldn't be too surprised if you do see Nicolas Jackson being a battled replacement for Jamie Gittins. So I'm really, really excited for this. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think I've got it right? Is there a couple of things you tweak or change? Let me know. I want to know your opinions on what you think is your best lineup. All right? Have a go at me. Tell me I'm wrong for putting João Pedro up front. I don't mind. But as long as you subscribe, like the video, and just stay around, then I'll love you for it. We obviously play at 2 o'clock in the morning tonight, or early mornings of today, in Philadelphia against Palmeiras. Obviously, there's a lot of talk to Pedro Neto won't be playing. I'm yet to see anything released from the team. Sorry, the team, I say Chelsea. But if that's the case, then obviously that's absolutely fine with me. I'm not going to dislike him for it. He is more than his right to grieve and have time to spend with his family or however he needs to progress. That's absolutely fine with me. And I know as a football club and fans, we will support that regardless. And I think we have the quality to be able to replace him in the team, probably with like Noni Madueke starting. With that said, further ado, my post-match review after the game will probably be on Sunday. I'm quite busy tomorrow, so I will probably release that video on Sunday, so don't hate me for it not coming out tomorrow. I've got a party to go to because I have to be social, and we love being social. We don't love being social. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, evening, whenever you see this. I hope you guys get up and support this bloody team. Now remember, follow me on my Instagram to make sure you're in a shout of winning the shirts. Catch you in the next one. Peace.